I'm not gonna lie. Season 5 of Stranger Things was insane. And it was worth the 3 years, 5 months, and 10 days.
Damn!
Spoilers! I shouldn't even have to say spoilers. The season came out 2 weeks ago. You should have finished it in 1 day, 1 sitting. Let's get it cracking. And not gonna lie, I did say I was gonna upload more. That was 5 months ago. That's my fault. So boom, we start from
Back in the day.
Well, Will Byers is in the Byers Castle singing to himself for some reason. Not gonna lie, you gotta have some more instincts, like some more survival, strategies. Me personally, I would be trying to find a way out, but you're in the castle singing to yourself, it's kind of cool. I don't blame you. But all of a sudden, the demogorgon just come up and start yelling at you. I know they trying to lead him to the master Vecna, but bro, you gotta knock him out or something. But my boy Will with the shotgun, I don't know what they was training these boys back in the day. He clocked them right in the face, and then he started to dip too. You know what? That's something a black person would do. But it was all going good until he made a bad decision. He started climbing. It's a demogorgon. They could probably jump up there if they wanted to, but of course, you already know he got caught immediately. He thought he was Tarzan. He thought he was somebody he wasn't. He's trying to jump. That did not work at all. Then boom, it's Vecna. Not gonna lie, Vecna, I have not seen you in 3 years. I don't know where to begin. But he says, William, it's finally time. And then he proceeds to show content that can lead him in jail. This is not normal, Vecna. You cannot do this. He's not even 13 yet. But some time passed, and we're at the Turnbow house now. We setting up a trap for the demogorgon to come get the goat.
The monsters are coming and you're all gonna die.
Goat!
But of course, they got the black person doing all the baiting. So they got Lucas throwing some water balloons at the demogorgon. But little did the demogorgon know, this is a whole Home Alone trap. They got traps everywhere, from head to toe. So boom, the demogorgon, he get hit with a Fortnite trap from tripping over a wire he didn't see. I thought these creatures were smart. Then Lucas does the smartest thing in the show that I advise everyone to do if they're in this situation. Run. Then boom, Lucas, he jumps over the rug, that black stamina. Then he catches the demogorgon leg. But hold on, we need to go back where this all started. Erica Sinclair. I'm not gonna lie, you a criminal, but you did it the right way. So Erica, she's having food with the Turnbow family, and she's doing the little Henry Danger method. You got the fam, you got Tina being a little smart. Not gonna lie, if it was me, she would've got knocked out. You got the dad being stupid, you got Daryl being the goat, and you got the mom being stupid. So then the whole family passes out from the pie, and then Erica, she gets up and puts a needle in her neck. Erica, you could be a professional killer. You got rid of a whole family, 1v5 or 1v4. Best character, hands down. Best character though, Ted Sit Him Down Wheeler. He has the perfect life right now. He's kicking golf balls while his whole family is getting attacked. Karen and Holly, they're better than me. They went to go hide in the bathtub. I would have been sitting there waiting for my fate. There's nothing I can do. He has me trapped in the bathroom. It's a 7'5" Wembayama demogorgon. I can't do nothing to defend myself. I would have been waiting there so he can get some free food. But outside the door is Ted Wheeler. I can understand Ted right here. He did not want to steal the shine from the whole show. He could have defeated the demogorgon right then and there. But you know what he did? That's why we got more episodes coming. But Karen, better than me, better than everybody else. This is why I said before, when you in a sticky situation, run. But she didn't do that. She grabbed the glass bottle and started hitting it. And not gonna lie, she was actually doing damage with it. There is one thing we need to talk about right now. Holly Wheeler. I think you screwed yourself up. When I was younger, one thing my mom told me was to never talk to strangers. I don't know if your mom ever taught you that, but she obviously did. And that's why exactly you're in the upside down or wherever you are. But not gonna lie, I can't even blame her. It looked like she was having fun. She had waffles. She had the best breakfast ever. And she got her favorite toys. She was dancing, trying on clothes. Little does she know. But you know how you get in this show. Nobody followed directions. People just break the rules. And she somehow broke the rules so bad that she found Max out of nowhere. But we finna go back to the part where Hopper likes to himself all the time. For no reason. So boom, he goes into the room with a nuclear bomb tatted on his chest. Look at Eleven's face. She's already disappointed.
Is this how my dad is really gonna treat me? He just gonna leave me out here?
And then he just comes back. But look at his face. He's disappointed in himself. He can't even sacrifice himself at this moment. But then 11 walks in the room, looks up.
Oh man, it's my sister.
Now see, look, we have to have a serious conversation about all these Stranger Things fans. Y'all was all skipping that Lost Sisters episode, saying it was the worst episode. Man, it's trash. I ain't never watched this show. It's waste of man. Man, turn it off. Man, it's stuck. Man, turn it off. Man, it's stuck. Now look at y'all now. Shout out Cali. Now this is where it all started getting good. Mr. Orman, Mr. Vecna himself, Mr. Henry, Mr. Whatsit, Mr. Creel, 001, walks to the portal, walking like he's the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And he starts putting work on all the military men. Not gonna lie, he had me taking notes. He had me saying that was something I can do. And then he has the audacity to revive his own people. Nah. He's too overpowered, I'm not gonna lie. Then Vecna turned on his spider sense, lifted that car, pushed Joyce out the way, and he was finally ready. Will is now 16. Last time he was 12. He pulls him closer, with his hands actually, and he says, William, I waited my whole life for this. We shall begin. And then with the aura, he walked off. But before that, you have 3 demogorgons. One finna destroy Lucas, one finna destroy Robin, and one finna destroy Mike. right in Will's face. Then out of nowhere, they start getting emotional with the flashbacks. And then we come back, the Demogorgon stuck in mid-air. And then you see Will the Wise looking like me out there, controlling the Demogorgons, and do them like they did Chrissy. My boy Will got powers. He finally useful. He got a new haircut, new fit, and powers. Not gonna lie, he overpowered this season. Nobody cannot stop him. But hey, I hope you don't get patched.